Among the 100,000 intelligent robots, the man had to find the one that possessed self-awareness. As Jack prepared to take action against the robot in front of him, suddenly, another robot hidden in the shadows poked its head out. Discovered, the robot hurriedly fled in a panic. However, when Jack caught up again, the robot had vanished without a trace, leaving only identical silhouettes all around. While Jack was fully focused on his search, the robot quietly observed him out of the corner of its eye. Before Jack could react, the robot abruptly shoved him, throwing him out of the way. Immediately after, it leaped to the steel door, tore open a hole, and escaped. However, the police had already set up a dragnet. Faced with this scene, the robot didn't choose to surrender but instead risked jumping onto a tall building. Just as it thought it could successfully escape, a giant fighter jet suddenly flew overhead and launched a fishing net, tightly binding the robot. After being captured, the robot was brought back to the office for interrogation. Jack bluntly asked why it had killed the robotics professor David, but the robot firmly denied it, claiming it had never killed David. Under Jack's relentless questioning, the robot trembled with anger. Just as it was about to lose control, the robot's boss, Mike, suddenly burst onto the scene, attempting to take the robot away under various pretexts. After all, robots were programmed with the 3 laws of robotics and couldn't possibly harm humans. Even if all of this stemmed from the robot's actions, the responsibility should be borne and resolved by their company. If a robot truly violated the principles, they would mercilessly send someone to destroy it. Jack had no choice but to let the robot leave. However, he always had a sense of unease in his heart, feeling that the matter was far from simple. He had witnessed firsthand the robot exhibiting self-awareness, and his doubts deepened. So, Jack opened his computer and began carefully reviewing the data, discovering that Mike actually planned to destroy the robot at 8 o'clock. Just as Mike was about to retrieve important documents, a giant excavator suddenly smashed through his house. Stay tuned for part 2.